Just because you wear a wig doesn't prove you're a girl.
Okay, then.
Merciful Jesus. Is it just me, or does this White House have more nudity than most?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. You can say that Joe Biden is in double trouble today because of a trans influencer that was at the White House going topless, creating headlines like this all morning. Now, the White House has responded to the controversy. This is the White House, not a hookers and blow photo op from Hunter's laptop. Conservatives slam White House pride party as a disgrace to our country after trans model bared breasts. Rosa Montoya went to the White House and created a TikTok that went like this. Content warning for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the White House.
Thank you. Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Trans rights, human rights.
Are we topless at the White House?
Jiggling body parts at the White House.
Some of the bravest and most inspiring people I've ever known.
Bravest people he knows. Bravest people he knows, you see. Joe Biden just spoke at a military base, like the day before. He spoke at military graduation. Like the week before. And these are the bravest people that Joe Biden knows. Got it? Got it. Okay, got it. And his son totally died in Iraq. Remember that. Remember that. Not a brain cancer years after leaving Iraq, but he died in Iraq. Remember that. Yeah. So, yeah, topless at the White House. Now the White House is facing a huge amount of backlash and finally responding to comments like this from Dana Loesch. This isn't a hookers and blow from Hunter Biden's laptop. It's a pride party at the White House hosted by Joe. They also can't hang the American flag right in accordance to flag code. So Joe Biden breaking American flag code. Rob Schmidt calling it pitiful. This is the White House. Joe Biden has brought more shame onto the country than any American in history. What does the White House have to say about this? I mean, honestly, my thoughts on it are pretty simple. These frauds said that they'd bring dignity and decency back to the White House. Of course, it's the opposite of what they've done. They've brought open, complete, perverted criminality into the White House. Secondarily, this ain't anything about political ideology. That's preposterous. This is about decency at the White House. This has nothing to do with your radical political ideology or affiliation. This has to do with I wouldn't want like hustler women at the White House topless prancing around either, or like Playboy playmates or whatever, right? Whatever, strippers at the White House. Gay, straight, what? Like, it's inappropriate. It's indecent. It's wrong. It's reviling and disgusting, and you wouldn't want your children around it. Who wants to expose kids to this kind of stuff? Both of them. It's sickening. So Ashley St. Clair saying, wow, definitely did not see this coming. Biden White House condemns topless trans influencer. Behavior is inappropriate and disrespectful. Any event at the White House, individual will not be invited to future events. White House speaks out on topless transgender at Pride event. White House condemning the trans activists for going topless at Pride Month, inappropriate and disrespectful, they said of Rose Montoya. It's literal violence! This is violence! I can't wait for that post. This behavior is inappropriate and disrespectful for any events at the White House. This is not reflective of the event we hosted to celebrate families and hundreds of guests who were in attendance. Individuals in the video will not be invited to future events. The statement read from the White House. So that's the influencer, and they're not invited anymore. Montoya is captured saying, it's an honor, Mr. President, trans rights are human rights. Joe Biden sniffed and breathed and heavily and said, hey, have you ever read Ashley Biden's diary? And so on. So Montoya doubled down on the display of nudity in a follow-up video on TikTok, arguing that going topless is legal. I fully support the movement of freeing the nipple, says Montoya. So, a couple of things. One, this isn't about legality. There are a lot of things that are legal that are still utterly indecent and wrong, and you wouldn't want to expose children to. Secondarily, you're at the White House, you monsters. Like, have some respect. Show some respect. That goes, again, for all people. I wouldn't want like a porn star at the White House. Indecently jiggling their body parts. It's insanity. Also, you broke flag code. Flag code said that the American flag needs to be the flag of dominance when it is hung, and needs to be never subservient to any other flag. So this is them literally breaking flag code. We covered more responses to this in our recent recording, in case you're wondering exactly how pissed off people are. It doesn't how utterly embarrassing this degeneracy is. Of course, the memes are just spectacular. No! How fast we can fall as a nation. Check this out. Trans TikTok influencer Rose Montoya posted a post topless next to Biden White House in Pride celebration. That's what Charlie says. The president who promised to bring decency back to the White House. Take it in. Yeah. There you go. That's what Tommy says. Repulsive, shameful, embarrassing, humiliating. There's a disgrace to our nation, a disgrace to us. Topless trans people at the White House. What an incredible representation for the world to see. It doesn't even really matter. Like, it's topless people at the White House, period. Like, again, would it be okay if this was a bunch of Hooters waitresses or a bunch of strippers? No. It would also not be okay. Trust me, I would also be doing a video saying, that's wrong. We should have some decency, some dignity, and some respect. These people in our community really wonder why sentiment is growing. It's not difficult to understand. Nation in decline, says ALX. Word. I'm not worried about UFOs, because if there's aliens saw this at the White House, I'm turning around. No sign of intelligent life. Libs of TikTok saying, this is what happened at the White House at a private event, a disgrace to our country. Talking about this TikTok. There's a trans activist invited to the White House by Joe Biden. Went viral after filming a TikTok of a young child asking, do you know that daddy has a vagina? We need to restore honor and decency to the White House. Just a reminder. Honor and decency to the White House. The perfect meme from Grand Old Memes. Your boy Benny said alphabet cult influencers strip down and jiggle their exposed body parts for clout at the White House. After desecrating the White House, Joe Biden thanks them. This is what Democrats have done to your White House.